Just to the west of the. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch coming from Wainwright.
Michael Conforto.
Yanked fouled off to the right. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot. Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run there for Michael Conforto. 8th home run on the season for him, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys that would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop on their bat and they can go deep.
Stepping in as Asdrubal Cabrera, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Just a couple of minutes ago, the home crowd was pumped for the beginning of this game. But when you hit back-to-back homers to start the game, they have a tendency to sit on their hands. Can't start a game any better than that, folks.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High in the air out to center field. Pham is underneath this one, and he's got it for out number 1. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if La Potencia, Yoenis Cespedes, can keep it going. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
First baseman number 23.
Here's Adrian now. His career line against Wainwright. He's totaled 4 hits in 22 tries. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Gonzalez is going to have himself a base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. The pitcher can't be too mad.
Next for the Mets, Todd Frazier. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. First pitch coming. Here it is. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams. a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand, after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Throw down to second. The 1-0 home. Snap throw from the catcher. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. 3-1 the count now. The 3-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out. And now here's Mike Matheny's starting lineup for the Redbirds. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
Well, I love what Matt Carpenter brings to the table for this team. He's been the fire starter for this team. Last 10 games, how about an on-base percentage of over 400? As he goes, so goes the team. He's playing great ball and making things happen.
The 1-0 home. He's taken strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a curveball taken low for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball's coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's got a 3-for-5 line. He also has 1 home run. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
High in the air down the right field line. Bruce has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for the Cardinals. They trail it here 2-0. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Pitch popped up. Under it now, Jerko for the first down.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
You know, sometimes, Dero, it's a war when you're a pitcher and a bad hitting pitcher. The war is the war to try to hope that he actually hits your bat. And I think he won that war, Dero. That wasn't a very pretty swing, but it produced a base hit.
So what you're saying is you were in full warlike mode in Dodger Stadium back in the day when I see.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Trying to pick things up where we left off as Dribble Cabrera. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's set, and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Matz rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home, and he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hand back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Yoenis Cespedes is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Hit on the ground to short. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Mets. Here's Jed Jerko now. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 1 for 5. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
The 1-2. Short, hit hard. Cabrera's there. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 7th, third baseman.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. High pop-up. Matz waits on it. And that retires the side. So nothing happening this time around. We've played 2 full. The Mets lead this one 3-0. Aerial view there of St. Louis from high above the Mississippi River as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show. Ready for another chance? Jay Bruce, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. First offering on its way. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Hit out towards second. Throw right there, and that takes care of Gonzalez. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the 3rd baseman. And the pitch. Line towards center field. Pham is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. A scoreless half inning there from Adam Wainwright. Now let's see if the bats can come to life. Pitch on the way.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifetime numbers against Steven Matz. He's 0 for 4. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's out number 1.
Batting 9.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Adam Wainwright. He, of course, no slouch at the plate as he, in fact, took home the Silver Slugger Award for National League pitchers a season ago.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Behind 0-2 now. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turn gone, but that's ripped foul down the 3rd baseline. Now another 0-2. Nope, missed with a breaking ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Still down 3-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright. Back on the hill is Wainwright now as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man, 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Line drive to left. Ozuna has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh and 1, here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
1 and 2.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1 and 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front, really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Line softly toward the hole, and this will be pulled in easily for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Mets. They lead it 3-0. Striding in once again, Jose Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit on the ground to third. Frazier's up with it, and that's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. The 1-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Paul DeYoung. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Michael Conforto. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 52,
Digging in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First pitch coming from Wainwright. Left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that keeps the inning alive for Jay Bruce.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Coming to the plate now, Jed Jerko. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
second baseman.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Cespedes going back. Gone!
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets him going.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Carpenter. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit on the ground this one.
Boy, there's another opposite into May Fowler's right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but he's taking what the pitcher's giving.
Ready on 0-2. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Row. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Right fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Well hit to right, but foul. 4 runs here in this half inning. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
Now for 4 innings, he was great. But here in the 5th, he looks like a completely different guy out there. That happens a lot when a pitcher is facing batters for the 2nd or 3rd time in a game.
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And he's in there easily at 2nd with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Tommy Pham, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 5 innings complete. Ready once again, Adrian Gonzalez. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Grounded to the right. Jerko has it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Fowler has a read on it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
The batter, number 1.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ahmed Rosario. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Grounded to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Quick work there as the Mets are down on 4 pitches. Score holds at 4-3. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
DeJong in an 0-2 hole here. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it's gone as they add still another. Jerko. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. To 1-2 now. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes is there. 1 down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning.
Ozuna.
First offering on its way. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
And there's out number 2.
Third baseman, number 13.
Ready for another shot now. Matt Carpenter. He singled his last time up.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Hit sharply on the ground. Rosario's got it. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. One for the Cardinals in the inning on the solo home run. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's now 5-3 St. Louis. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
Breaking ball in for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. Hit back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Next for the Mets, pitcher.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Dominic Leone is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Harrison Bader will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Back up the middle.